Hey everyone! Down here from the Turbo Concept and Comic Studio, and where today we're going to be searching one of the worst of like those things, as we're going to be saying chicken nugget as well. It's absolutely looking worse. It's supposed to be for when it's the most likely the delicious foods from McDonald's that who just absolutely created chicken nuggets back in the day for some sort of years ago, or it's going to be for about today as well. And we're going to be searching for around chicken nugget as well. So let's say chicken nugget. So it's about for some sort of a chicken nugget as well. So let's go get some a little bit of foods as well. And it's not going to be for some sort of for the Unreal as well. So the top of the line is absolutely Max Design Pro. Unfortunately, that's not the real chicken nugget as well. So what is absolutely the chicken nugget plus isn't going to be for exactly real. But the most thing it is that the chicken nugget grows wild and amount of those things as well. So we're gonna be checking out for Chicken Nugget Comic Studio, and because of that, some sort of a rabbit was being living under for the chicken nuggets around itself in that box. So as we review for a round of those, some kind of bad images like those things as well, even though that was absolutely for some kind of for illegalness cute as well. So let's go to for some Chicken Nugget Comic Studio around for its very first time, and we show some spoilers as well. The first thing of the characters is actually for the chicken nuggets. This is absolutely the main character is absolutely for some sort of cute. And yes, that wasn't Dutch. Was this Pride? And it absolutely belongs to Kira Kupetsky. And Kira Kupetsky as well. It was actually for some sort of a creator as well. Even that you know it is. And more characters such as Cheeseburger, Ice Cream, the hot sauce, Sushi, French fries, Soda Pop, Coffee. What is this? The Bezel, No Unknown Character, Side Characters, and Paris Characters. The non-canons was actually even more of them. And more of them as for the Sansi spot. Oh my gosh, there must be Friday Night Funkins around anything, including for some sort of the rest of for some sort of the comic studio as well. Chicken Funkin as well. The Chicken Fun Kit is absolutely going to be for one thing as well. So even it's absolutely for some sort of foods like others, so for some sort of living things aren't going to be real, and we're gonna be checking out for the rest of the comic studio. And once we just absolutely for some sort of making of those characters like fast foodies isn't going to be for some affecting for some sort of a properties as well, even some sort of suing them for absolutely on YouTube, and it's gotta be for seeing this some kind of for a massacre cringe as well, as we're seeing for the user submitted sprites. That was absolutely pretty a little bit awful around here as well. So let's get on to some items and props. We got some sort of a chicken nuggets as well, and it's probably for one thing as well. We're now in November is actually this thing as well. So not even possible as well. We got the calendar, the Wrestling King as well, and there must be plates, eyebrows, packages, and connectors, sketchbooks, like anything as well, signs, hats, even food as well. We turn on some spoilers. That must be one Antichrist as well. Even many more as some sort of bed, and some kind of hacking incident ink, and some sort of a wasp as well. The chicken nugget is. What the hell is that? This is absolutely for some sort of for bad thing, a little bit for this thing as well. There's the globe. There's lunch. Something is sponsored by for one things as well. It's sponsored by Japanese food delivery, and for some anything as well. Some hats and some drawing arts and multiple stuffs. Some vehicles, weapons. No sprites whatsoever except this. That must be for some sort of a comic like those things as well. So back in this thing as well, we got the effects, bubble pop as well, and many more of those things. Banners, and like anything is the DJ swap as well. So the parody show, there's always nothing over here. And finally the backgrounds, which is absolutely recommended like this. And I'm never being for absolutely seeing for some sort of profit from over here. Where are these places? They are very unknown except for this. So where am I gonna be added for some kinds of stuff from over here? There were way too many images like there before. This we're gonna be going to add for something as well. They look pretty good. And for sometimes it wasn't going to be pretty good like as well. As we're scrolling down to add for some kind of an image as well. So that doesn't gonna be working for this way. So I might gonna be eventually try to add one of the Cookie Run characters therein for a chicken nugget of those boxes as well. So after the first thing as well. So we just slightly added one of some sort of for the cherry blossom that I just got. And finally, for the opening up for it as well. At least there must be many more of those things. The skies as well. There aren't half for just only for the original characters. This place is from Dora like those, or nothing. I'm just not gonna be going to be showing this. And many more of those things, parody shows, and a little bit for as well, for a little bit pretty much. So that is all of the features about the Chicken Nugget Comic Studio. So, where am I gonna be added for some characters as Cookie Run characters for pretty a lot to do so as well. Even it's actually going to be added for pretty a lot to do so. But I guess I'll be added for some kinds of automobiles as well as the parody shows as well. And what about the non-canons as well? So I'm probably going to be added for some vehicles such as one, as we're gonna be added for some sort of characters very soon, or it might gonna be able to take for so many minutes to do it as well. And I'll be right back until we're gonna be see the results. So we did especially going for the studio crossovers and using for around for the Cookie Run Comic Studio, and especially that even it's still here, even though it is, because I didn't almost forgot here, we got the Garden of Ban, and especially that must be for something is absolutely many more here. As Dandy's World is gonna be right over here, right next into the page 2 as well. We just absolutely never totally forgot, and I might going to be for another thing as well, is for the Nugget Comic Studio, is going to be another one for very soon. So especially, we're going to be see the results before the end of this video. So, we kind of though seen for around for is the first clip, that the snow sugar cookie, or like some sort of a snow sugar cookie, is absolutely being with for around for the icicle Yeti cookie. I don't really think that doesn't going to be for really sense as well. As redoing this, that must be snow sugar cookie is my going to be for with the icicle Yeti cookie, and especially that must be sherbet cookie was being walking for pretty tired as well. He was tired at a little bit walking for far too long after he went so much for around the next year as well. In the forest, we have Fig Cookie and including with those Cookie Malls into the forest. And there was Cream Unicorn Cookie around in the backyard, going a little bit home for a little bit as well, or just going out to do so as well by getting into her job as well. So I'm probably sure that wasn't going to be for making sense. Cannoli Cookie and S'more Cookie have went out to the woods today, and at the some sort of on top of the clouds, there must be Cherry Blossom. We just absolutely had a Cherry Blossom already, including Blue Slushy Cookie. And finally, Ginger Brave might able to get eaten by somebody else. So that is absolutely the rest of the Chicken Nugget Comic Studio that we've seen for just a really first draft as well. Even that it is as well. So that was already for kinds of a little bit for just as well. So if you're just absolutely going to be visit this comic studio, but unfortunately that you're gonna be at the age of 13 to view of those things, especially something is going to be taken down by multiple of those companies from foods and restaurants, and especially this is actually going to be limited here as well. So thanks for watching, for all your support, and don't forget the link to the main website is into the description, and it was included around here to the description below. So I'll be signing off, and I'll talk to you Comic Studio users and mini lads, like the mini lads as well, all later, that I just did somewhere as well. So one more video to go and that's it.